This guy, what is happening? The worst time. I'm not taking this out. Believe me, I'm not taking this out. Welcome to another week of Formula One chat. With In the Stands, where we're just fans, and this week we'll be doing post post COTA talk and probably some preview for Mexico upcoming. This week we'll be having Jik with us today and Delano, Delano and Anthony. We're not able to make it, but I don't know if the reason is because of the predictions that were made and they're running away from it. But no, hopes that all of them good. So, stay tuned and we'll be going into all the buzz talk that we have in our world of the F1 space.
Okay,
yes.
intro.
Yes. You never saw that coming, huh? Nah, actually just the billet right before the call. Isn't it? Isn't it? So yeah. So we start off with the predictions that were made last week. So last week the predictions that were made, let me start with me and you, Jik. So Jik predicted, I don't think we should consider the sprint because no one got the sprint correctly. I think Delano and you went with Piastri and Anthony and I went with Lando. So we all know how that played out, which was a Max Verstappen, what do you call that now? They call that demolition. Like he owned the whole thing. So that one I will not, go too deep into. Outside of that, I mean, when it comes to the actual GP day, Delano prediction was that Lando will come first, which did not happen. Piastri second. Hamilton would be P3, and Max will get a DNF. Unfortunately for Delano, nothing was correct. Yep. Jake, on the other hand, predicted a Lando P1, a Leclerc P2, a Max P3, and the best driver in the midfield or getting points would be Colapinto. As far as I can tell, almost all of your selections were in the top four. Yeah, exactly, since Sainz. And Colapinto was the highest. Well, if someone did select Hulkenberg this week, it would have been very interesting.
Yeah, no one did.
No one did. For Anthony, it was Max, Norris, Piastri, and Yuki as the best driver. Surprisingly, he did go with Max, which was good, and Norris, which was, it was literally a Max and Norris finish, but just not in the P1, P2 position. And Piastri, to be honest, he actually got it in order, From 3 to 5, it was Max, Norris, Piastri. That's interesting.
Well, unfortunately, that's not how
That's not how it works. And my pick was P1 Leclerc, and that's it. I'm kidding. P2 was Norris and P3 Russell. I don't know where I went with that, but I
have no idea.
It was just one of those things because he has that cockroach mentality. Just one of those drivers that, no, it. He just pops out of anywhere. Like, you just like watching the race, everything good. You have the top 5 and 3 people crash and you just see Russell P3 and you'll be like, what? So, yeah, I was thinking some kind of mess like that would happen. Well, fortunately, that did not happen. And this week, we would have to say congrats to Charles Leclerc.
Unfortunately.
I think Ferrari in general had an amazing week, which actually was surprising for me. It was actually genuinely surprising for me because I did not think in Austin they would have such dominance, When I know Max is quoted saying that this is the best the vehicle felt before the GP, just saying, and Lando actually pulling off the quality the way that he did, I did not see Leclerc or Sainz pulling off any of this performance, which even outside of that, they didn't make any serious errors, which also is a bit scary for Ferrari, So yeah. What was your
Hold
opinion on the game week? Well, okay, go ahead.
So, I mean, Lando is back to Landoing and cannot make it past turn one, of
No,
course.
hold on. Let's be fair. He was trying to cut Max out, which is what you have to do.
No, I agree, but the point is he did not make it past turn one.
Okay, cool. Fair
And
enough.
that's what, no matter how it happened, the man just did not move from pole to, like, I was really hoping for his sake that, because I did at the time have a little bit of hope that he could have still win the championship. Because as much as I don't like the dog, I also don't like Max. So I'd have been like, it would be nice for someone for this season to break that little momentum that Max have.
Which was happening.
Which was happening until Lando decides to Lando this episode, this race, and we get, in my favor, because I'm gonna say my favor because next year I'm wearing a red jersey. Ferrari were able to come through with, well, I don't know if you've been hearing the rumor that they actually had a little secret upgrade from Singapore that nobody realized until after the USGP. But they came in saying that they had no updates at all, right? So they were the only team in the top four, or top five, that did not come with an upgrade for COTA, and they were the ones that were able to dominate this weekend. We had Sainz, who was able to get a P2 in the sprint.
Yes.
To get a P2 in the GP. We have Leclerc, I was able to get a P1, which was amazing. We had some. I think this race was a very exciting race from the start to the middle to the end. I was thoroughly thrilled, and there was probably two dull moments for me. I'm gonna get into that, but the start of the race was very, very hot. From the Leclerc takeover to Sainz a fight off Lando to Max a try fight and try get back in the run of things. To, even though I don't like that it happened, even the fact that Lewis DNF, that was just another exciting point as well in the race for me. And I wish he didn't. Wish it was George or somebody else or Max, but even then it added to why the start of the race was so good, because the legendary Sir Lewis Hamilton was able to bring back the safety car after months of not having the safety car. The bad man, as Joey Badass would have said, bring back the safety car. And we give thanks, because a long time we don't see the safety car, long time safety car can't drive. So we know, say, the driver behind that steering wheel, they kind of excited about that. What else? After that little moment, there was a little bit of a lull. And then we pick back up again, and we started some fighting from the back of the grid. Literally be back off the grid. Man, fight for who last place. You know what I mean? We say mid-grid fighting. We see Alonso versus Lawson,
which was impressive.
Crazy. Like, if Lando could drive like that, man, you would not have seen what happened on Sunday.
Yeah, that was unreal. That was unreal, actually. For he's definitely driving for a place, for a seat.
Definitely. No, he's fighting. He's fighting. He's definitely trying to get in that Red Bull seat. And if not the Red Bull seat, he's definitely trying to ensure that he stays at, what is his name? Not AlphaTauri, as Lando would call it. V-Carb.
V-Carb, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm still not used to that name. You know?
Yeah, me neither. But, man, like, I was mad impressed. This weekend, again, the young cats, them show up. Colapinto show up himself. Lawson show up himself. Like, two of them both. Did they both make points?
Yes, 9 and 10 actually. Yeah.
Exactly.
Colapinto got 10th, Lawson got 9th. Yeah, which is crazy.
Right, I know. I am worried for Yuki and Albon.
Hold on, where was that story? There was a story that came out the other day. I think you shared it in the group as it relates to someone saying that Yuki should be getting drive should be upgraded to the Honda drive, no?
Yeah, so what yeah, Honda, I don't know if it's a true story, but what I saw circulating through the fake
Mm-hmm.
news or the real news is that Honda is pressuring Red Bull to make Yuki drive. I don't remember if it was for the rest of the season or for next season. Which I mean, I'd be down for. I think I don't. My personal opinion is I don't think Yuki is ready to be the number 2 driver. But at the
Yes.
same time, I do not know what will happen with Yuki come the end of 2025 season. So it would be good to see him get that opportunity nonetheless to
Yeah.
prove him worth in the full Red Bull kit. You know what I mean?
That would be
And
crazy.
it would be the final hurrah for Honda as well. So from their standpoint, I understand why they are pressuring. If this is a true thing, why they are
Yeah.
pressuring Red Bull to have their driver in that Red Bull seat.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what will happen. I don't think it will happen. I don't think, my personal opinion is I really don't think that Perez is going anywhere. I think it's all just chatter so that people can
I
come off
agree
a
a
Red Bull
million percent.
back.
I agree 1,000,000%.
It's all just chatter in my mind. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I do think that Perez should not be in that seat anymore. I am a huge Perez fan. Don't count me
Yeah.
out. Perez,
I
I'm a
know. I
boy.
know. Yeah.
But like, he has not been coming through. But that being said, I don't think that boy is going nowhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
Like,
don't think so either.
I would be shocked, and I will tell my mother to slap me in the face if Checo goes home. I'm telling you, the only way I see Checo going home next season is if after Mexico him come out and say him a retire.
Yes.
But Red
Agreed.
Bull themselves are not gonna kick this man, because if they were
No.
going to kick him, them would have done it already.
No,
in
think
my
about it. No, think about it. The last couple races, he has been not subpar, but he has not performed to the extent where you'd say Max or what a Red Bull car should be doing. He's still coming in, he's still getting points, you know. But literally, after even this race, no one mentioned that, okay, he came seventh. No mention of that. No mention of the fact that Piastri and Lando he cannot compete with.
First of all, why in the sprint and the GP, the man that compete with Yuki?
Now that may I tell you, G, that's what I'm trying to say. That's
You
what
are
I
in
try
the
to say.
better of the Red Bull card, and you are competing with what? Washed.
And no one is adding pressure on the man. So he might get a Daniel Ricciardo next year, if you ask me. But the interesting story, well, one of the highlights for me, I remember seeing highlights from the sprint. And remember that Lawson, what do you call that now, with Alonso during the sprint. When him overtake him and him saying would I screw him over. But it's crazy because even on the GP day, him literally box out Alonso with composure multiple times, you know.
Yep. What I find interesting is that usually, I don't know if it's a, I don't know, it could be a testament to two things. It could be a testament to how terrible the car has gotten for Aston Martin.
Oof.
Or it could also be a testament to just how good of a driver Liam Lawson is. Because under regular circumstances, or maybe it could be a testament that, like, Fernando, him just not really charged like him used to be. Because when he normally put him up against Lewis, Lewis can't pass him.
No, hold on. Let me tell you. This is something different we are going on. Him and Lewis, him defend Lewis with him life. Everybody else can pass him. But you see, when you see LH come up, when you see the 11, there's something there, what you call it? 44. Him no say that now pass him. Him make it him job. Him no want race again. Him could have come last. Him will crash in him. Me swear. You know, like how Perez can just defend in general, Alonso can defend Lewis Hamilton only. Like literally, that's a theme. If they make one power up, at that time power up.
You know what? I'm inclined to agree, because the man is open the door and say, George, forward, pass me.
No, brother, he done it multiple times.
No defense, nothing.
He done it multiple times.
George, forward, dog, go through.
As a matter of fact,
All me
two
youth.
people in different, two people in different, Lewis and Lance Stroll.
You are so right.
No, man, the ram for say, oh, Stroll, as long as you don't finish over me, may I tell you. But no, but back to the Liam Lawson thing. If this is real, because think about it, the only thing that changed from the last race to Austin was the driver of the RB. I don't know if they changed the setup or anything since Daniel Ricciardo left, but this guy got points in the VCARB. So for me, my deduction for now at least is that it's either the luck of the rookie, which I'm thinking I'm not believing in anymore because Colapinto has been consistent. So it's not just a rookie thing. So I feel like say some of these new drivers are coming in with maybe a fresh set of eyes, a new way to find certain lines to get faster. I do not know, but they're doing it. And also, big up Haas, because Haas go for them place in the US and almost get double points. But big up Hulkenberg and Magnus, who never crash in nobody and finish him race and get 11th place.
Really?
Also, quote of the week for me, Helmut. Helmut came out this week and said to Sky Sports Germany, "We're lucky at Red Bull that Lewis Hamilton isn't driving for McLaren in 2024 because if he was in the car, he would easily win the championship."
Easily.
Brother, when Helmut talking, brother, that man has zero filter, brother.
No filter, dog.
The man style him wickedly, you know. Jano.
There's another quote. I can look for it. Where them have Prost. But I don't think it's real. I think it's like they make it up. I'm gonna try to find it.
Okay.
Move on.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna say. So them say this week for FP1, Kimi aga drive. Kimi and Oli aga drive. So Oli aga drive for Haas this race upcoming in Mexico City, and Kimi aga do for Mercedes. So okay. I guess that's something to look forward to. Hopefully Kimi does not crash again and perform decently. No, because if him crash again, like make it really be like, yo, I want Mercedes really.
But apparently he's driving Lewis' car. So that's how even why I say, oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy. That would not be nice. Also, because of the Ferrari 1-2, is the constructors title secure for anyone?
No. So right now, well, I think McLaren still has it. But
they have a lead. They still have the lead.
They still have the lead, but what might happen is that Red Bull might actually drop from second to third.
Yeah, because it's just an 8-point difference, which is if another 1-2 happen, and we know say Perez. Well, interesting twist. What if Perez comes alive because it's home race?
Well, based on last year's race, let's see.
Oh, yo, hold on. Let me go look back at last year's race because I think
last year's race he crashed into Leclerc turn 1.
Yeah, but he was doing good, no? Like, what was it? Was he like P2 or something like that?
He was P.
Starting grid.
He was either P2 or P3.
No, he was actually P5. Daniel Ricciardo was P4 in the starting grid. The starting grid was Leclerc, Sainz, Max, Ricciardo, Perez, and Hamilton. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. And he did not finish the race. Impressive. 1 lap.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was enough people he'd cut out from the stadium, you know. But them they come for him. And the man crashed out. So the man said, everybody said, all right, well,
We don't know what we're here for.
I'm gonna go home now.
Oh
And it
man,
was,
but
to be honest, based on the way him kick out of the blocks, it could have been his race.
no, for sure, for
Maybe
sure.
not the win, but he could have definitely come second.
I mean, any pole, anybody will be happy for a pole for their team at their
Mm-hmm.
home place.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? So we have that. Before now, let me see how the standings are with the drivers. So, okay, it can't happen anymore. I was going to say if Leclerc continues this specific form, if he could actually catch up Max, but that's far fetched.
Mm-hmm.
Max would need a
No.
week like this week again, like what he had the previous week,
Mm-hmm.
and then
So
we could
what
say,
I saw, the prediction for Lando to win the championship, if memory serves me correctly, Lando would have to come P1 every race after this, and Max would have to come like it's either he has to come below P6 or DNF,
well,
which that's not happening.
yeah, that's not likely. That's definitely not likely.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna find a tweet, but it's a fake tweet. I can't delete the thing.
Okay.
Alain Prost had said, "You can take Lewis Hamilton to war, and he'll win the title for you all alone. For Lando Norris, you need to give him." I can't say the rest of the tweet because it got deleted, but it was something along the lines of, "For Lando Norris, you need to give him a whole team to support
Yeah.
him, and still he would lose the race."
Sad. Oh wow. So recent news received. You sent it to me.
Yeah, the
Um.
Williams thing, right?
Yeah, Williams received 195 million injection. Well, for me, that's good. I think they're definitely Williams themselves are moving in the right direction. I guess Vols and this technique of using the numbers to support everything and stats
Mm-hmm.
to support his whichever driver performance, how they actually deal with the team is
Mm-hmm.
working. Because listen, I know to a F1 team, well, to Williams, probably 200 million is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was about to say, like, to Red Bull, McLaren,
It's not
Ferrari,
pocket money.
exactly, that might not be as damaging, but I think to Williams, that can that can make a big move. But
Definitely.
I really think they have to figure out what they're doing with the drivers, because with Colapinto now, it would be sad to see them let him go.
Yeah, so what I've been seeing is people saying that, and it makes sense even though I hate it, is that they will drop Albon and take in Colapinto. So it'll be a
What?
Colapinto Sainz matchup, which would be pretty impressive, no
Bruh,
lie, no doubt.
bruh,
But I can't live with that.
bruh. They cannot do that. They can't do it. They can't do it. If that's the case, then Kimmy have to go crash tomorrow and then them switch up them plan and
And send Albon up.
yeah, because what the hell? What would this would be something that would be like, yo, it's genuinely an injustice to Albert.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think this would be right. I wouldn't feel right about it.
I mean, the reality is that Colapinto, based on how we see James Apri, him a
Mm-hmm.
pre-performance. You see me? And
True.
anything to get back in the former glory of Williams. You see me? So if it means
Mm.
that Colapinto is still if in the next few races Colapinto continues to outperform Albon, I can't carry feelings in this, bro. Money off of it. And
Bro, that
Colapinto
is
would I just get that upgrade there, you see me?
painful, painful,
But
painful.
then the other thing is too, like, you have to be careful because what if the deal that you made with Sainz actually end up flunking? So you'd have lost a driver because you say you're gonna have Sainz.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have lost Albon for Colapinto. You think Albon gonna come back if you say you want to switch him out for Sainz? I don't think
No, I
so.
don't think so. Exactly. I don't think so.
Is it
Yeah.
me?
So yeah,
They have a
they have
decision to
to.
make, man. They have a proper decision for me. If there is a decision, because there probably isn't a decision to make for them. But
Man.
they could always lease him to another team. They could lease him to like what do you call it, a Sauber or a V car.
Mm.
I don't know.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a sad one, man. If that's a tricky one. That's genuinely a tricky one. That's genuinely a tricky one, actually. No, looking at it like because I I guess this is why they kind of hesitated when they took so long to confirm Sainz, because remember James, I think in an interview, the principal for Williams did say like
Yeah.
he knew Colapinto and he was like, yo, he was doing like numbers. He was whenever they had to do a test run, whatever it is, he was doing numbers. So he's like he knows, and he even knows his family and stuff like that. So he knew this guy was
Mm-hmm.
capable. It's just that it kind of sounds wild sometimes when you bring somebody out of nowhere, just like how Kimi is out of nowhere more or less. You see
Yeah.
me? So I guess because you have to be careful when you run a team like Williams, because not getting a result
A big
is
setback.
terrible. Exactly, it's a
Yeah.
big setback. So, yeah, wow, we'll see. I hope. I don't know. I hope Williams can get more money in at some point in time.
Yep. Oh, did we talk about the Haas Toyota vibes? Did we talk about it last episode?
Did we? I think no. I think it happened the day after. I'm trying to remember.
Right. I
I'm
can't
trying to
remember
remember.
actually. But no, I'm also excited about Haas. Have you noticed where they placed this weekend?
That's what I was trying to say. Hulk and Magnussen actually did decent.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hulkenberg came. I think he
P8.
actually. Wow, you get what I'm saying? Like,
P8 and Magnussen was P11 with the two young boys in front of him. So it was a
yeah.
nice little Haas sandwich between Hulk at number 8 and
Has
Magnussen
sandwich.
at 11.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of crazy to see for Haas actually, but I think as I said, it's their home race more or less, the brand itself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would love to see how this Toyota thing works out. It's a good partnership to have. I
Yeah.
don't know how Ferrari feels about it, but yeah.
I was thinking about that because like they have the best of both worlds because they
Hmm.
still get to utilize the Ferrari engine,
Yeah,
but
man.
everything else, all of the other technical aspects of it is through Toyota. So aerodynamics and all of that stuff is Toyota. So in my head, I was thinking, how solid proof or thief proof is that itch? What if Toyota have it in there and say, oh, so this is what Ferrari's been doing. Okay, this is where we went wrong when we were in
and
Formula
and
One.
exactly, and then take everything and run. Imagine,
Yeah,
imagine.
man. And the next thing you know, 2028, Toyota coming back to Formula.
Listen. You're not being crazy. I'm just saying it right now. You're not saying anything crazy right now. I just want you to know this. Um, yeah, but you feel like there's anything else that you want to cover or mention before
Oh,
we
I want to talk
we
about. I
mhm.
did mention the another lull for me in the race.
Yeah.
The Max and Lando fight. Oh my God, I never
Yeah.
see a fight so annoying in my entire life. Like
Hold on. Why is it annoying? I'm curious. I'm very,
because
very curious.
Lando just fool. Like, not fool, but he just he doesn't have the fighter spirit, and that's my problem with it. Like, I really want this man to prove everybody wrong, but
Hmm.
he just keep proving everybody right. And the worst part about it is that him come out, them look a stink face, and we talk about Lewis only being able to win because he had a fast car. Boy, oh boy, Lando
Exactly.
Norris with the
Exactly.
fastest car on the field cannot
Exactly.
pass Max, cannot make it to P1. Lost
Exactly.
P1 in turn one. And this is a reoccurring thing. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, I was just like, all right, cool. Yeah, man. I look at action now because things kind of get a little boring again. We'll have a look at action here. So turn after turn, Lando can't pass this. I was like, all right. At this point,
The thing is, he did push him out, He did.
in the end.
Yeah, exactly. In the end,
But in the
Mhm.
end, all that to me never made no sense. It was quite, in my head, what I would have done, I know you're not supposed to do this, but in my head, if me say me can't pass this man legally,
Yeah.
two we are come out of the race.
Brother, listen. But think sometimes you don't think to yourself, so it costs them money when an accident.
But hold on. I understand it costs them money, but at the same time, they get money
This guy
when
that
they
easy,
get more points. So if you cannot develop the points to win the championship,
sacrifice.
just sacrifice this race and then come again next race. Simple maths, bro. But anyways, the real point is that it was just so annoying because attempt after attempt, the man failed to pass him, and then
I remember saying Max did a complain say him car no good in that moment. They like him and say never the tire them they are loose like him did have brake issues and everything. And like I say,
bare things, and Lando can't pass him, and then Lando finally passed him, and I'm like, yo, give back the space, go back and fight for it again.
Exactly,
No.
he had it right there. That's the thing, and I think he said it while on the radio. He's like when they told him like, yeah, you get in the 5-second penalty. He's like, well, I should have just given. I was like, bro,
I was like, duh, you name come poop. That's what you should have done because I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not actually sure. I don't think he would have gotten it back anyways. So again, it goes back to him just torpedo and the man back. Right? And just like boom up the two of them and then just go on in the yard. Because it was such a pointless battle in the end, bro. Like literally there was no joy in it for me and a number of other people that were watching. It's just like, this is stupid. Let us move on to something else on the screen because them two are not enough. Literally, we're wasting so much precious time on these two drivers when something else are going.
Yeah.
You see me?
But it was still kind of good drama, more or less, because people are saying, no, because it was still something that, for me, it's like, when them complain and say, and push him out, and like me I say, what did they expect Norris to do in that moment?
Mm-hmm.
Unless him do like what you say and just just crashing him.
Yeah.
Because
Continue.
No, because I'm saying and I like Max leave the space, We all know. I hate this thing. Well, not hate. But I love actually when they talk about this thing like, them leave space, but him put it. I may say, bruh, the space where you will leave. What did you expect this young man to do with that space where you claim say you leave? Them not easy at all.
No easy at all, brother. And what's the next thing I was going to say to you? McLaren is just like, we were at the apex first. I'm like, which apex were you at first? Because I am looking at this footage multiple times, and I don't see this apex that you're talking about.
Them man you lie. What a piece of lie. First?
That's what the man them say. I was like, are we seeing the same? Like, even the commentators are saying, are we seeing the same footage? Are they seeing an angle that we're not seeing? Because
there must be some other angle because them drunk. What? That's that. You see what I mean? Like sometimes nobody defend yourself in them case. So just sit down and take it.
Yeah, that them should just give up the space, go back for the fight. Them could have cut. I mean, granted, when you look on the battery charge, Max still had 80% or a little bit under 80%, whereas Lando had under 50% because Lando had burned up all in battery
just for try. Yeah.
But I feel like, if them did at least if them did continue fighting like that towards the end, and Max end up win the fight, alright, cool. But the way that the fight ended would also added to why, to me, in the end, this fight was lackluster. And we've also seen a better fight from them prior to this, where them actually collide. You see me?
Yeah.
And then I think Max would go on and Lando would have to retire or never do. But I don't think he retired. But that to me, that fight was a better fight than this one here. Like, not never too risky. Like, Lando didn't do anything that was risky to me. The risk
Yo, you know what I thought? I thought like after exactly. I thought after he got past him, he would actually try use all them battery and make the distance at least over 5 seconds. That's the part we couldn't get in. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
You see me? Like him never like here comes a boops, you pass him, man. You know, say yo, all of this under deliberation. Them tell you. Brother, me I burn up my back, me I burn up all of my reserve,
Full throttle.
Me I go full if me get 5.5 seconds, me know say me still I go finish above that brother. Yeah. Cause
Man,
him
even try make a distance. But you know what? Maybe he couldn't, because maybe after him finally passed Max, him tires them done out, him battery reserve done out. So him literally nothing to do.
well,
Like,
yeah.
push, maybe.
No, but the fact him could have hold off Max, because let me tell you, when I was looking at it, I was like, yo, him basically give up. Hold on. Let me look back at the numbers from the last race. I think I saw, okay, so the distance between, so Max was 19.412 seconds and Lando was 20.354. So 1 second basically.
Yeah.
So push up, man. You could have hold him off. Push up, man. But anyways, that is the least of our problems, and that is something that Lando will have to tell his kids. If Lando never wins a trophy in his future, that will look good. May I tell you? Because
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is literally, it's now or never,
Yep.
We don't know what Red Bull will come in next year. We don't know what Ferrari going to come in next year. We don't know what Aston Martin going to come in next year. We don't know what Haas going to come in next year.
Exactly.
Who else about?
Even
Mercedes.
Williams,
we don't know what Mercedes are coming. Like, this now or never. Like, McLaren really a fumble the bag.
Beyond
and
fumbling.
They're fumbling Lando's bag. Lando fumbling one bag too.
No, I think it's that thing though, when you achieve and you never know you could.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, if anyone was supposed to admit it, this performance in general by McLaren being P1 in the constructors and challenging for the championship, drivers' championship, was not in the picture.
Yeah, it was not in any.
It was not in the picture. So when you realize it is something good and you be like this happened to me before, like say you're on a good rhythm, right? And you go and you realize the person I enjoy it a lot.
Where are you going with this?
Oh boy, and you just don't say you say like because not me. Let's do a hypothetical. A person is entertaining a woman. A young man is entertaining a woman.
You know, I use like a different example.
You know what? I think I should drop it. I think this is the end of the episode. I think let's talk about. By the way, I got some predictions sent in to us from Delano and Anthony actually. So for the upcoming Mexico City race, the Gran Premio de la Ciudad de Mexico. So Delano's prediction is that it will be a Lando P1, Max P2, and Piastri P3. He chose to not mention anyone from the midfield to get points, but I think I'm going to do the opposite of whatever Delano. I'm kidding. And for Anthony, he said a Max P1, Lando P2, Sainz, interestingly, P3, and Gasly to get points. So now we're at the point where I ask you, Jake, what are your predictions for the upcoming race in Mexico City?
Hate this.
Yeah, it's always every time it comes around, you just like, I'm not going to get this right. I swear, it happens to me too.
This one is just like, I want to have some hopium for Perez. I really want to have some hopium, but I also want to win the prediction. Perez, why couldn't you be a performer, man? All right, cool. Let's see. Mexico. Let me try. Mexico is a half street circuit, no so.
Ooh,
I think
yes.
it is like half track, half street circuit. All right, cool. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be out. I play wild card. All right,
Ooh,
boom. Sainz P1. No,
okay.
no,
Um,
no. I'm gonna go wild
wow,
west.
which wilder than that?
Lewis Hamilton P.
Okay, keep it going.
Sainz P.
Okay.
I'm not gonna call Perez. I'm gonna say Max. I'm gonna say though, anecdotal,
Yeah.
Perez is gonna finally make it to the top 5.
Funny enough, Anthony said the same thing. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
then my midfield, I guess Perez could be my midfield. joke.
Yikes.
Joke. Midfield, I'm gonna stick with my boy Colapinto.
Okay. I think I feel that. With that being said, I guess you have the most random one. Interestingly enough, though, between me, you, and Anthony, we all have Sainz in the top 3. So I guess he was impressive last race. For me, I'm going back with my Ferrari habits, which is going to be Leclerc, a Ferrari sandwich actually, which would be Leclerc, Max, and Sainz.
Okay. That seems realistic.
Exactly. I do think Perez will get. I don't think he'll get top 5. I genuinely don't think he'll get top 5 because I still see Lando and Piastri being annoying. For my midfield, however, I am going to continue riding the Liam train. Why?
Okay.
But yeah, no, the way he drove. If he does half of this race, I can easily see him getting points. So it was between him and Colapinto. So yeah, looking forward to that, and we'll see if anyone is even close to what we predicted.
You know, so me not close to that time.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. We'll see. So, with that being said, coming up to the end of the episode, and we will be back. When will we be back, Jik? Brazil is going to be November the 1st. So yeah, next week. Yeah. So
next week.
So next week we'll be back with another episode. Thank you guys for listening. Thank Jik for joining. Hope Delhi and Anthony all good with them there. And this has been another episode of the Formula One Chat. See you guys soon.